Be sure to be checking the group website for month-end dates and meeting dates. We're always on the third Monday of every month, so be sure not to schedule shows for that day. And for month-end, it ends this Friday. January ends this Friday. All orders must be in by 11 a.m. on the 28th, Monday the 28th. So our month end's always on a Friday. They give us the weekend to close those shows up, and we have to have them submitted by noon, not a minute after, not right at noon, because it'll count for the next. But this month is really important because we are at the end of a style guide. So if you hit the submit button at 11:01 a.m. and you've got items on your show order that are retiring, it won't go through. Okay? So, and don't wait for the last minute. You may have a credit card issue. Okay, so don't wait for the last minute. And everybody and their mothers are going to be on over the weekend submitting shows. The weekend is fine, but when you're waiting till Monday morning, don't do it. Don't do it. Be sure to check Advisor Advantage and Ellis Reed Group for the latest upcoming information. So we always like to keep you well informed. When Advisor Advantage or when Leah Sophia comes out with new information, Dave he's pretty good at getting it posted on the website right away for you. Okay. Also check your personal email as well, because you guys do get emails from Leah Sophia, important emails, especially the findings. So how many of you are seeing the findings? They give you some really good information in there. Also be sure to read your facets. So I know all of you are getting these each month. Be sure to read these too. I mean, your name might be there in print and you don't even know it. Don't you love seeing your name in print? I do. I won't admit it. Well, I just did. Okay, but I do. I mean, in everything in your business, every aspect of your business, there's information in here about it. There's people in here willing to help you with your businesses. Okay, so be sure to check out your facets. What was really exciting that was going on? Hawaii. How many of you want to go to Hawaii? I do. Yeah. Heck yeah. A lot of great information in here. Okay. Speaking of Hawaii, we still have 8 months left. Ladies, this is super obtainable. Gina, you've been with Leah Sophia for a while. Would you say this is the easiest they've ever made it to earn a trip?
Absolutely. I have no idea.
Absolutely.
No idea.
So 8 months left. They want you there. And with what we're going to talk about a little bit later, it's going to get easier for you. Okay? And you never know. Some months they might double points for you. So don't ever give up and think that, oh, I can't do it. I'll be right there pushing you guys up. Okay? What else? Oh, let's see. We've got, New Start training. You know, we do Jewel School twice a month. On the first Monday is the East Valley, first Monday of the month. Second Saturday is the West Valley. I have to find out with Amanda's situation right now and her grandmother if she is still holding it on the first Monday of February. What I can tell you, the second Saturday in February, there will be no Jewel School. We're going to have a recruiting workshop because of the news that we're going to talk about later. I have a feeling you girls are going to want to really start recruiting and start building your teams. Gina, would you agree?
I agree.
She agrees.
100%.
100%. Okay, so it's going to be at Unit Leader Deb Bachman's house. The information is on the group. It's up there, right? It's on the, it's right there. There you go. Also, everybody, you all received the new style guide. What'd you think?
Great. Love it.
I know, isn't it awesome? So, I mean, yeah, you want to dig into that new style guide, just flip through the pages, see all the new stuff. Be sure to check out the information that came along with it, because again, we got some name changes, and we've got some price changes. Okay? And if you tag your jewelry, be sure to check your tags, because those items are on different pages now. And they might have a different name. So be sure to check out that information as well. Conference 2013. You going?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Going? You've been to a conference? Anybody else been to a conference before? I cannot tell you. Yeah. Did you have fun?
I did.
Well, a little bit of drama, but we had fun, right?
The drama just adds to it.
Yeah, that's right. Gives us something to talk about years later.
Yeah.
Remember when? Okay, yeah, we've got Connie's not here. Remember when Connie drank 3 buckets of whatever that was at Moe's? I can't believe she was still standing up. You know? And the year before, I never did this before, I got to dance on the bar. It was so much fun. So,
Lisa and I were well behaved. We didn't do dancing.
we're not supposed to be well behaved. Are you kidding? That is one major girls' weekend out. 4,000 of us. Somebody's got to cause trouble.
Yep.
Just don't get caught. That's all I say. Get into as much trouble as you want, just don't get caught. Anyway, but mark your calendars, June 27th, 28th, 29th. Leah Sophia puts on one heck of a production, wouldn't you say? One heck of a production. The training is top notch. Guest speakers, celebrities, it's absolutely amazing. You do not want to miss this. And what I can tell you, ladies, you need to make the investment in yourself. And I'm going to tell you, those who attend conference, what would you say? Did we find out what the numbers were?
No, they're just
Significantly have higher sales, keep their businesses going, and build awesome teams. Okay, so you got to make the investment in yourself. And in a second, we're going to talk about the Bling Bank Trust Fund, which you're going to want to start your own trust fund. What else do we have here? Oh, our Last Chance First Glance event. I got to thank all you ladies who participated, had guests. It was a huge success. So we had over 150 guests attend, which was pretty awesome. I know, we had such a good time. I did talk to some advisors, got some great feedback, which we're going to take back to our leaders meeting next month. And but we'll keep y'all in the loop about that in March. But it really was a success. Now, what I need for you ladies to do is on our group website, I want you to report some numbers to me. Let me know how many guests you had attend. Let me know how much your sales were, and you can combine January and February sales, just one lump sum. You don't have to tell me, I had 400 for January, 300 for February. Just give me, was it 700? Just give me 700. Let me know how many shows you booked, if you booked any shows, and if you had any new advisors sign up with you. Okay? So we're going to award somebody for each category. Okay? So be sure to go to the group website. It's right on the front. Did you want to add something?
no, it's there.
There it is, right when you log on. It's right there to report there. Okay. Are you all familiar with the quarterly recruiting program? You're familiar with it? If you're not familiar with it, Leah Sophia rewards you for team building. Hey, Wendy, did you want to come up, or can you hear me okay back there? Okay. They have a quarterly recruiting program, and it runs 4 times out of the year, each quarter. And when you recruit 3 or more new team members, and in a quarter do $7,500 in sales combined, your new starts, Leah Sophia will give you a $750 jewelry premium. So it's a pretty sweet deal. Okay, so right now we're working on January, February, and March. So your new starts need to be qualified by the end of fiscal March. And don't forget, we have everyday recruiting too. Anytime you bring on a new advisor and they become qualified, you earn a $100 jewelry premium. So Leah Sophia loves to give away free jewelry. And if you guys know me, I'm all about ripping off the company, right? Rip them off. Hell yeah, heck yeah. Rip them off. Okay. This was kind of an incentive that was like really talked about and built up when they sent it out, and now it's just, nobody's really talking about it too much, but I'm going to talk about it. You guys remember the power of 3? How many of you have submitted 3 or more shows this month? Excellent. Well, when a team submits 3 or more, has 3 people on that team that submit 3 or more shows, we all get a $300 jewelry premium, or a $100 jewelry premium for submitting those 3 shows. Okay? So anyone who's participated and has 3 shows submitted, they all earn a $100 jewelry premium. Also, if our team gets 3 new starts for January, any starter shows submitted, and we get 3 of them, everybody who participated in recruiting will also get another $100 jewelry premium. And if we do both, everybody who participated, whether it's submitting shows or brought on new team members, gets another $100 jewelry premium. So I'm telling you, rip them off. They're really pounding out the jewelry premiums. Also, I threw my little incentive out there too, which nobody's earned yet, so I gotta tell you, it's still everybody's for the taking. And if you're not in my unit, if you're on Gretchen's team or on Tana's team or Amanda's team, all the leaders got these Chambord necklaces. You guys remember these Chambord necklaces? If you don't, they were the October Hostess Special necklace. I have 3 of these. So the first 3 advisors that start team building, every time you recruit somebody, you're going to get a Chambord necklace. I've got 3 of them to give away. Okay, so who wants one? Okay, good. We've got some hands up. Some hands up. Okay. So let's talk about that Bling Bank trust account we were talking about before. It's a trust fund. It's for you guys. It's for you guys. So this money is put into an account for you. An account, I should say. But the money that you put in goes towards trainings, like we just had Jody Sullen's Success Camp last weekend. If you want to use it for our rally in the fall, if you want to use it for conference, anything business related you can use it for. So how it works, what you want to do is you want to start by doing a $20 deposit into your account. And then what you want to do is, while you're doing your shows each month, maybe put aside $5 or $10 from each show, bring it to the next meeting, put it into your account. So Dave and I Dave will give you a statement each month of what's in your account. But the good news is that I will be, and your leaders will be, contributing to this account. So when you do a $5,000 show, I'd love to do one of those. When you do a $1,000 show, we're going to add $5 to it. If you do a $1,500 show, we're going to add $10 to it. For each new qualified recruit you bring on, you're going to get another $10 added to your account. And if you have a $5,000 month, you're going to get $25 added to your account. So start your accounts, because in a little bit we're going to name off a lot of people who had $1,000 shows but do not have an account. And I'd be broke now. Okay, so rip me off too. Okay, so let me help you, especially, and I can't stress enough about conference. Conference will rock your world. It changes everything. Everything. It is absolutely amazing. Okay, so our training tonight is going to be on picking up the momentum and igniting your business. Who's ready to ignite their business? Ladies, it's 2013. It's a new year. You got a clean slate. We get to start over, okay? And keep that in mind about every single day. Because something bad happened yesterday, let it go. Let it go. So the big announcements. Who heard Tori's speech? Did anybody listen to Tori's speech on Advisor Advantage? You heard it? So he gave away little, see why I tell you guys to check the website. He gave away little tidbits. How many of you are wanting leadership to go to unit? Okay. What if I told you, should I just go ahead and spill beans?
Philip.
Huh? Okay. Yeah, Deb?
Sure.
Okay. Deb said sure. What if I told you, well, first of all, I have to let you know.
Yeah.
I know, it's like, ugh. A couple months ago, Leah Sophia rolled out new incentive programs for division, region, and zones. So new criteria, which actually made it easier for us to keep our leadership status. Not only that, but we got higher bonuses. I'm actually getting another $1,200 a month for doing just what I do now, which is pretty amazing. So there's perks that go along with promoting to leadership. Okay, so what if I told you, for all of you to promote to unit, you only need 1 recruit? What would you think about that? Pretty awesome, huh? What I can say is that I'm 99.9% sure that that's what they are going to be rolling out within the next couple of weeks. What I don't know are the numbers yet to maintain, your unit leader status. That I do not know yet. But I'm thinking with 1 recruit, You know, how awesome is that? This is a company who is looking, it's always been a company about women helping women. That's what it's always been about. And that's what I really love about this company, you know, from helping us. I mean, we probably got one of the highest compensation programs in direct sales, okay? And we work with Dress for Success. How awesome are they? This is all about women helping women. Now they are looking at ways for us to be making money even faster. So I've got to hand it to Leah Sophia. So be sure to check Leah Sophia's website and your emails, because you might get one from Alex. Okay, so be checking to see. I'm excited. I can't wait to see this program they're going to roll out. Do you agree, Deb? Connie? Jen?
Absolutely. Yep.
Absolutely. Okay, so they're going to make it easier for you. So again, you're going to want to be attending the recruiting workshop at it's at your house, right, Deb? Yeah. I want to make sure, because I know where you're going. No, I'll have it at my house. I'll have it at my house. It's going to be at Deb's house on the 9th. At 9:30. 9:30? 9:30. And she is going to be making quiches and pancakes. No, she's not. Oh, Dan's going to make pancakes. Yeah, Dan? Dan, I like Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. And Earl Grey tea. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so I don't know about you ladies, but I am so ready to ignite my business. And I'm starting with a booking blitz. So, you've all heard the booking blitz before, right? Okay, but here's the thing. One of my goals is to do this as if I am starting my business completely over. And what did we have to do when we started this business? What did you have to, what's that?
Find people to have
5 shows in 5 weeks. That's what I'm going to do. And that, I'm not stopping there, but that's my goal, is to get 5 shows in 5 weeks. That's where my booking blitz begins. So, I'm going to make it a night of starting my business over. It just so happens I had a cancellation for the 24th, which is this Thursday. And just because she's not having a show doesn't mean I can't work. Right? So I am doing a booking blitz that night, and I am inviting all of you to come over to my house and join me in the booking blitz. Dave will be going out to get pizza. He will.
Yay.
We'll be eating about 6:30, and we're going to shove it down your throats real fast. Give you a sip of water so you can clear your throats. No. We'll be serving beverages as well. But there will be, if you were at the Christmas party, there will be no bartender on hand. Okay? Non-alcoholic drinks for this night. I don't know, less of you do better on a booking blitz when you're a little tipsy.
It was a blitz night.
It's a blitz night! Let's get blitzed! Exactly! Anyway, but I do have something a little special for everybody that shows up, and the more people that show up, the more special it's going to be. And I'm also going to really reward the person who gets the most booking. So I want you there, I want you there, I want you there, I want all of you there, I want all of you there. So I am inviting you to my house to do this booking blitz, okay? So we are going to get books back on the calendars, because how many of you, do you all have lots of shows that you're all excited about? Are your calendars as full as they want to be?
No.
I'm not, I mean, I have shows, but who doesn't want more? I want more. I'm going to do a lot of double booking. I don't know. I'll think about that one. So, if your schedule, or if your show schedule is not where, sorry, I
You
like
get too
to get
excited
in
and you
with the
get too
people. If your show schedule is not where you want it to be, come to my house. Let's do this booking blitz. Gina, you're more than welcome to come too. Okay, how it all starts. So, it's all about mindset. Everything is about mindset. You've all heard the saying, where your attention goes, your energy flows, right? So, start intentionally thinking about where your attention is going and where your focus is going. And as I mentioned a little bit ago, whatever happened yesterday, whatever happened last month, I'm not crying because I had 5 cancellations this month. It's done. It's over with. Let it go. Nothing I can do about it. I can't go ring that lady's house and say, oh, what the hell? You know what you did to me this January? You messed me up. I'm bringing my friends over. We're going to have a party anyway. Okay, so let it go. It's over with. Yeah. So if your thoughts are, I hate getting on the phone. I can't get any bookings. or this is hard. Guess what? You're right. That's your mindset. You are one. You've heard the saying too. What is that saying? If you think you can, you're right. If you think you can't, you're right. Either way, you're right. It's all a mindset. Okay, so this is the way life's going to be if this is the way you're going to think. Everything's going to be hard. You're going to hate being on the phone, and your business is going to suck. It just is. So, change your mindset. I'm going to strongly encourage you to write down, and if anybody knows me, and wait till you guys come to my house and you'll see it plastered all over. Affirmations. Do you guys all know what affirmations are? I suggest you write at least 5 of them down. Or I don't care if you write one great one down and write it down 100 times on 100 Post-it notes and slap it all over the place. I do that in my bathroom mirror, up in my office. If you guys see my office, you will see Post-it notes plastered all over the place. Now, an affirmation you have to do in the present tense, like it's happened already. So, my hostesses are fun and reliable. I'm having 4-figure parties. Recruiting is so easy. Booking shows is so easy. And our favorite, I'm a money magnet. Okay, so things like that. Keep them where you can see them all the time. Bathroom mirror, by your computer, refrigerator, wherever you want. Keep them by you. And read them all the time. Because it's funny with the Mind Aware and the Train Your Brain. When you're giving yourself these messages, your brain does not know the difference on whether it's the truth or it's a lie. So, it can't hurt to, I'm a rock star. I mean, a real rock star. I play the guitar and everything. The brain's not going to know the difference if you're telling the truth or if you're lying. So, do your affirmations. Okay. So again, write down at least 5. And you know the saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So if you've got a groove that's working for you, don't break it, don't change it, don't fix it, don't do anything. But again, if you don't have all these shows on your books that you want, something needs to be done, because you all know the same definition of insanity. You keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results, and it just doesn't happen. So something's got to change. So we've got 2 new scripts here that we are going to be posting on the website, and Dave is showing you where to find those. So if you go to booking and selling, can you go back? Did everybody see that?
Yeah.
Oh, they saw it.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. So what do you guys think about the new style guide?
Yeah.
Pretty amazing, huh? Would you believe me if I told you you can do an entire presentation with just the style guide and no jewelry at all? That's how well this style guide is laid out. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to have...
But it's my understanding that they're going to try and do this for us for the next catalog. But you know how women with little wrists, big wrists, all that stuff. So actually what I'm doing is I'm going to have a sample of each right on there. So once you get to the point where you can order jewelry, like if I order a big bracelet that I could never wear, it's nice to have one little example for people who say, my wrists are too big or whatever. So once you start, have rings in different sizes, have bracelets in different sizes. So. Okay, so the style guide. I'm calling it style guide. I told them in my meeting that I am doing that now. First of all, they've color-coded in the beginning. So they were explaining to us, Rashida was explaining that the olive green has to do with customers and the jewelry itself, okay? And then the aqua, I guess,
Teal?
sea green, whatever, has to do with us, advisors, and the opportunity. And then purple is for hostesses, it's hostess information, and the red is pass it on. So the pages that really apply to this are towards the back of the book. So that's the first thing. They have reintroduced the bonus pricing, which is lower, yay, so our hostesses can always look back here. I don't know how many times we try to explain a hostess anything in the book. Up to 100 is 15, but if you choose something over 100, hey, just go to this page. And it's all there for you, okay, which I'm so glad. Plus, the prices are lower. I think the highest is 40 now instead of 50 or whatever. Plus, they have their benefits, which can be overwhelming to hostesses, especially those who get a lot, and you get this, and you get, oh, now you get an extra 400, you know, 40, you get 100. But this is the basics. So before the show, tell them, start making your list. And I always say, have, you know, the most expensive are the ones you can't live without first. But here, this is a guide for them. And then over here, it talks about the opportunity. Imagine giving this. Now, this is where the real question, and Mary and Connie and Jen, a lot of times when we first start our business, we're hesitant to give out the book, right? Because it does cost us.
Cost me money.
I know you is like people have to, right? You don't like to give your books away, right? And I have been using covers, and I have show covers. I have show covers on mine. But I do believe that if somebody shows an interest in the business or booking, I say here, here, and I have a label on the front and the back. So you know those people who say, "Oh, can I take it home?" And I always say it's online. But if they really seem interested, give it, because say read about all the benefits that you can get, and if you've ever thought, let them look and let them go. Plus, we have the scan tags, so they can actually watch videos. But really, we should have all seen these videos first, right? So we know what they're talking about. So make sure you see where they are in the book. So if somebody gets their phone out and it really works, and they know how to work it, which is really awesome, you'll know what they're talking about. Okay, so far?
Yes.
Another thing I love about this book is in the center. I had Katie recently, who's awesome business back there, the one who can wear Panorama as a belt. She asked me recently, Deb, I just got my one of my premiums. What should I get? And that is a question because we want it all. But what should I get? One thing you could do is go to this section, the six essential, and make sure you have something from each of those. Have a big fat ring. It's not maybe a ring you will wear, but it's amazing what other people find beautiful. Isn't it? Don't they buy stuff and you think to yourself, oh my God. But they love it. So we can't impose our taste. So have an example. And these little earring jackets, I would tell everybody to get them. Because you don't just have to use, I have my little, what jewelry I have right now, but I put one of the new little diamond studs in it, in the jacket.
Both of them
Yeah.
right there.
And the little blue and green ones, put them in a petal. It's so pretty. So I would definitely get those. But take a look here. These are the things. These little dainty necklaces, you can layer them. I would also make sure you get a detachable necklace. Maybe a short one and a long one. If you don't want to spend the money on My Girls, get Great Expectations, which some of us got in our kits, but it's beautiful. And it's...
Let them know My Girls is a necklace and not your girls.
My Girls.
It's a necklace. It's not for
My
daughters.
boys would be offended.
Okay. Yeah, you got boys. You have a
One
daughter.
girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
My Girls...
Yeah,
Tony
by
Ann.
Tony Ann.
Tony Ann Klaus was the top seller, I guess, last year.
Yeah.
And she had a necklace in the last book that just didn't last.
No.
But Tony Ann, you all know what I'm talking about.
They
Looks like
pushed
it was
it.
made in kindergarten.
They pushed
So
it hard.
I did not like it. This one is gorgeous. Do you know,
I didn't like it either.
this one is gorgeous.
Yes.
What does it remind you of? Any old timers here that know what I'm talking about?
What's that called?
It's called My Girls. Mary wore it the other night at the event.
I did.
Very
Friday
well.
night.
But this is the one where they show the different ways, and this is something else. When people say, "Oh, I can't do that," I don't know. Now we've got pictures to show them. Okay, so they're really helping not just the customer, but us, as far as that goes. And I know I have a tendency to go over. So
No, you're okay.
I think that's about it. Just also remind people who say, "I don't know how it all goes together." Just remind them that each of the themes, the jewelry complements each other, but they can be a rebel and wear something from the back of the book with the front of the book.
Deb's a rebel.
And stacking is big.
Arm party.
Arm party.
Arm party.
Arm party. So get those little stackables
Odd
and mix
numbers.
and match. Do not be afraid to mix and match the colors.
And odd numbers.
And odd numbers. I know. I was so embarrassed. I was wearing an even number. But
Oh, that's a sin.
what we wear, if they fall in love with a necklace, you know, you want them to see that ring and bracelet that really sets it off and makes it look good. So encourage them to try it on, and I like to put it on them too. So,
And there's some more upselling for what we were talking about earlier, you guys.
yeah. So anyway, look at the scan things, watch the videos, be familiar with the 6 essentials, and also our new little clips, those little infinity class practice.
Yeah, they take.
I love them because I found it very hard, the detachables, to get them back and have them hang evenly and correctly. Maybe it was just me. But now these make it much easier to put them together, but you do want to practice before you're showing off in front of your guests, you know, and then it's not working. Okay. So it's really good.
Awesome job. Thank you, Deb. That's yours. We're going to talk about some other ways to get your hostess to help you get your bookings. So let's start out with, hey Connie, could you come up and help me for a moment? And are you joining us? No, there's that thing with the things sticking up on it in the bag. We can bring those over. Okay, so the first one is, and some of you may have heard of this and some of you may not have, but the first one is bows for booking. Bows for bookings. So what you want to do is take 3 ribbons, maybe 4 if she's got like 12 people there, and tie each one around her wrist in a bow. And let her know that when all those ribbons are gone, you've got a great gift for her. Each book or each ribbon represents a booking. And you're going to talk about this maybe while you're stacking the hostess, or stacking a guest, I should say, and say, and when Debbie has somebody take all 4 of those ribbons from her, she's got a great gift coming from me. And it could be even something that you've already given her that she's put on, and tell her when these ribbons are gone, it's yours. Okay, does everybody understand that one? Very, very simple. And it doesn't cost anything, just a little bit of ribbon. Okay, the next one is unwrap the present or unwrap the gift. So you can either put it in a bag, or you can actually wrap it up. You can either slap a bow on it, but put a ribbon on it as well. And who was I talking about with the hostess packets, putting them in bags with paper? No, who was I talking about? Okay, yeah, we were talking. Women go nuts over this crap. If it's in a bag, or if it's wrapped and it has a bow and it has tissue, they go nuts over this, okay? It's irresistible. So, when you start your presentation, set it in her lap and tell her, oh my God, there's such a special prize in there for you. And again, we're looking for 3 bookings. So let them know. Ladies, when she gets the first booking, and don't hold back, don't be shy, just go do what you got to do. The first booking, first person to book, I want you to take that ribbon right off. So this will untie, you can take the ribbon off, okay? It does come off. The second booking, she gets to take it out of the bag. And look, there's a box there. When you get the third booking, she gets to open it and it's hers. They love games and they love tissue paper or wrapping paper. Come on, you guys are all guilty of this. Yes. You know that, right? Okay, good. Okay, so that's the second one. Yes?
Is that a retired?
You can put a retired piece in there. You could put, you don't want to put $5 off. It's really nothing. I would put a retired piece in there. And something that you think might be her taste. Okay. The next one is, and this has been working, this worked really well for me in the month of December. I used to do it, and then I stopped, and then I was reminded of it again. So when I get to my show, I let my hostess, I open up my treasure box, and I say, pick your favorite piece. Now, pick her favorite, have her pick her favorite piece, have her put it on. You have to make sure she's taking ownership of it, okay? That she's just so in love with it, okay? So now she's got it on. After she's got it on, she goes, ooh. I said, oh, I'm glad you like it because it's going to be yours when we get 3 bookings tonight. What do you think she's doing when people are walking in the door? I can't tell you what one, well, do you want me to tell you what one said?
Yeah.
Her friend's coming in the door. Hey, biatch, you're booking a show tonight. That's what she was saying to everybody that was walking in the door. Okay? I think I got 5 bookings that night. And I met you.
Oh, that was the same night.
That was Lisa. Hey, biatch, you're booking a show tonight. Yeah, that was Lisa. We got 5 bookings at her show. And Kathy Connors is also a new recruit from that show. So Yeah. So it was, I mean, it works. I gave her, she put on a gorgeous bracelet, and it worked. Don't tell her I duped her. Okay. What happens here stays in here. Okay. Okay. So does everybody understand that one? And while you're, again, stacking a guest, we're talking about the hostess benefits. And guess what? Lisa's wearing this gorgeous bracelet that she picked out of my treasure box. And who's going to help her and earn that? Because when she gets 3 people to book from her tonight, it's hers. Who's going to give that to her? Who's going to give that to her? So make them feel like, I didn't trick you. I promise I didn't trick you. Okay. And then, any questions on that one? And don't forget, 10 pieces for $35, and you get some pretty good pieces. Okay. Oh, no, not this one yet. But thanks, Connie. You need this? What is this? No. Wait, what's that? Got that. Okay, this isn't, well, this is the way I've actually been getting more bookings, and we learned this at the summit. Anything in the catalog, anything in the catalog for $10. Anything. Anything. Most of these people that have booked with me will pick something that's either a $15 or a $20 bonus item. Am I going to put out the rest? Damn skippy I am. For a show? Heck yeah. Yeah. Anything in the catalog. It's not the hostess working for you, but people are going, really? Anything? And I just get ticked off when they come up with a $36 item. I'm like, really? No. Monica. No. No red carpet. No red carpet. Did I say anything? I meant anything but red carpet.
Now, are you doing these in addition to 3 and Me, or just a change?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to play more than one game at a time. The more games you have, the better. The better chances you are going to get those bookings. So you want your hostess working for you and your own sweet deal, or as Tammy would say, that irresistible offer.
And that is not in lieu of their hostess booking bonus item.
Correct.
In addition to.
No. It is your hostess booking. Yeah, that is your hostess thank you gift.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So they don't get 2.
No.
They just get 1 in addition
Yeah.
to the price. Okay.
Yep. Absolutely.
Mary, are
Absolutely.
you paying the shipping and the tax also?
If they place an order on top of ordering a thank you gift, I do not charge them shipping because they're going to pay for it right there on that ticket, and then I'll pick it up. If they're only getting a thank you gift, and I know some of you may not allow them to book a show without buying something to help the hostess out, but I do. If they're just getting a thank you gift, yes, I charge them for everything.
But you, the $10, you said $10 flat, so for $10.
No, just for $10, that's all I say. And then when I say, oh, here's your tax and shipping, and they still don't have a problem with it.
But you have been putting a specific time period on it too.
Oh, right, I also want them booking within 30 days.
And holding the show.
And holding their show. Otherwise, they just bought me a nice piece of jewelry.
Well,
I spent $5 on it.
I don't order it until we have a guest list.
Yeah, we do not.
I
We're
won't
going to
even
talk
order.
about that in a minute too, but we got to keep moving on here. So does everybody understand that? That one's a no-brainer. Oh, Monica.
So like if it's a 35 hostess bonus, you pay the 25.
Yes.
Yeah, but how do you do that? I'm sorry, I don't know how to do that when we're putting the order in.
Well, you use their credit card to pay the $10 and the tax or whatever it is you charge them, and then you use your credit card to pay the balance.
I can show you.
Yeah. Yes. Have I had a lot of people do that? No. Mm-mm. They're usually buying $20 or $15 bonus items. So if you don't, I'm not saying to do this, okay? But what my thought is, if I have to pay $5, $10, or even $15 for a thank you gift, I mean, it's like giving somebody, oh, I'll give you $100 in free jewelry at your party if you book on this date. They're going to take $30 out of your profit check, which still isn't bad. I have a profit check. If I didn't do anything, I wouldn't even have that.
But you get the recognized credit for this.
And you get the recognized credit. That's right. Exactly. Okay, so everybody gets that one? The last one I want to talk about, and again, this is just, like you were saying, in lieu of you want to play several games. So get your hostess working for you, and then what you can do is create like hot dates. So some of you know what hot dates are, some of you don't. I put this right on top of my display case, and I will write dates on here within the next 3 weeks. So let's say it's one that's 2 weeks away, you're gonna get $100 for booking that day. I'll put the date and $100 in free jewelry. If it's 3 weeks away, I'll put the date, $50 in free jewelry, or extra bonus item. You can put whatever you want to, but keep these in sight. You can also put these on the back of your business cards. So when they come and get that date, they've got all your information on the other side. Okay? Does everybody get this one? Or a special trip to the treasure chest, whatever you want to give away. Sometimes I give away bonus jewelry on my next available show dates. Like shows that they book within the next 3 weeks, say bonus jewelry on them. And what I've got are more expensive retired pieces that are over $100. And I will let them pick one of those along with my regular treasure chest. But the bonus jewelry, I do not give them right away. I bring that to them to their show. They have to hold the show to get that other piece from me. Okay? Okay, everybody good on that now? Okay, so at your shows, what do you need to be talking about to encourage these bookings? These were really good sentences that some of them we actually learned at Summit. Sentences that work. A girls' night out is in order. It's been a hectic holiday and you all deserve a girls' night out. So talk about the girls' night out. Talk about the fun. Fun, fun, fun. And don't ever lose sight of that's the #1 reason why people book shows. Some of you who have not been to Jewel School may think it's, oh, I get all this free stuff. That's #2. #1 is because they had fun while being educated. It's hard to do. My biology teacher did it. He's the only teacher I remember. Anyway, okay, where did that come from? He was cute. Anyway, Mr. Johnson, my freshman year.
I'm
Okay.
here. I'm here in the room.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Talk about the hostess benefits. Even though it does get confusing, don't just talk about it. You got to be visual with it. A lot of people are visual. A lot of people learn more by hands-on than reading. Believe it or not, more people learn by hands-on, visual, seeing, instead of reading about it. So be sure you are stacking a guest. Never stack your hostess. She knows what's in it for her, kind of. But stack somebody who, remember, we want to be good listeners when people are coming in, and those ones who you're setting up and they're following you like a shark and they're drooling, going, oh, I love that, I gotta have it. That's who you're going to stack. Don't just randomly. Be intentional. Always be intentional. Stack somebody who you know absolutely loves that jewelry. I stacked you, didn't I? Oh gosh, she's so busting me tonight. Okay.
No, that means you're doing your job.
What?
That means you're doing your job.
That's right. Okay, thank you, Gina. Okay, and refer to the past hostess while you're stacking. If your past hostess is at that show, oh my gosh, Donna, how easy was it to have a party? So simple. I took care of your invites. I took, you just get me a guest list, I do the rest. And it was pretty simple, wasn't it? How much of free jewelry did you get? And they'll, oh my God, it was ridiculous. Yeah, and when I'm done stacking, I will ask that past hostess, does this look about right? And she says, actually, I got more. And I'm like, okay, I'll give you $5 later for saying that. Thank you. Okay, so wear expensive items to your party. Whatever you wear, ladies, I'm going to ask you, I'm not telling you to memorize the catalog, prices, item numbers. Just know what you're wearing. Wear expensive items. We call these booker hookers. Exactly, booker hookers. Yeah, Nicole liked that one. She's getting so educated tonight. Okay, but talk about it. Talk about the half price. Talk about the bonus price. So be sure to be wearing those booker hookers. Have that arm party going on because they're gonna want this. I talk about how trendy the stacking and the chunky bracelets are, and I just love that expression, arm party. So always throw an arm party at your show. And if nobody shows up to your show, at least you got an arm party going on, okay? There's some kind of party going on. I'm having a party with or without you, okay? So always throw an arm party. Wear at least 7 items. I know a few years ago we used to talk about trend trays. Trend trays were 6 items of all items that went well together, and we talked about how much it would cost retail for all 6 items, retail. regular prices. We talked about how much it would cost if you work the customer special, this customer save plan. Buy 2, get 4 of those at half off. And then we listed what the hostess could get it as a hostess. So it would start out like at $380, and then it would come down to $210 for using the customer save plan. It would be like $40 for being a hostess. Very good visual. And would you remember the trend trays? Connie, you remember? Deb, you guys remember the trend trays? So a lot of us were making up trend trays. Now, they said when we go to parties, be the trend tray. Wear the trend tray. Wear 6 items. No, wear 7 items. 6 of them is going to be the trend tray. Your 7th item is going to be the booking item. Okay, so you're wearing 7 items. So, if you've got time to do this, what we just talked about, write down on an index card how much that would all cost if you were just outright buy it at regular price. Then write down how much you could have this look for, but when you host a party, you can get it for $60. I mean, it's crazy. It's, you know, to think that $600 worth of jewelry you can have for $40 for hosting a party. So, wear at least 7 items. And I always mention, ladies, I know everybody's on a budget these days, so if your checkbook is low, you'll want to book a show. They go, oh, that's so funny. Okay. So, but it's something to say because it's something so true. And what about when you get people who say, oh God, my friends have no money. I'm like, well, you know, I certainly can't. If I judge all my friends on, you know, my low checkbook, I probably wouldn't have any friends. But you know, people like to judge their friends by what is in their own pocketbook. So if anybody's got good verbiage on how to get around that, I would love to know. Okay?
If they don't have money, invite them over so that they can book their own party.
Well, that's the thing too. But what I like to get across to my hostesses, and I will say it right out to them, I said, oh my gosh, did I make you feel like you had to buy something tonight? And they'll say, oh my gosh, no, not at all. I said, well, that's what this is all about. Really, for me, it's just about having fun and connecting. Connecting is a really good word to use. It's just all about you and your friends connecting. That's all it is. I said, and believe it or not, they're going to buy stuff. Some people will buy stuff. So, you know, what's the worst that can happen? They don't buy stuff. We still had fun. You got to connect with your friends. And then I walked out the door going, but they don't see that.
And you could potentially get a recruit out of that.
Exactly. Very good point. You can get a new team member out of that. Actually, that's the girl you should be signing up. The one who's telling you she has no money. That's the one. Just wait till we get home. I'm going to shove you back.
You don't have to edit this, I do.
That's the girl you should be signing up. That's the one you should be sharing that opportunity with. So, does anybody have any other great ideas for bookings? Yes, do share.
Have you guys ever played the Gone in 60 Seconds game?
The Gone in 60 Seconds? No.
Okay, so I played it in October and November. I played it in October, November, and got so many bookings out of it. All it is a deck of cards, and after the girls fall, like, done looked at like the jewelry and tried it on, and they're starting to settle down, look at the catalogs. I always ask if they want to play another game. Of course, the answer is yes. And so I pass everyone a card, one card, and I tell them not to look at it. And then I explain the rules of the game. I just tell them that once they flip the card over, if they book a show, they can buy anything out of the catalog at the value of the card. So if it's a face card, it's only $10. If it's an ace, it's $1. And I give them 60 seconds, and once the 60 seconds is over, like usually
The deal's
around
off the
20
table?
seconds, yeah, usually around 20 seconds, I ask again, like, anyone ready? Anyone want to do it? And like they look at each other like, $3, like, and they totally dig it. Like,
Yeah, Jody Worston was doing that. And she will sit there, yeah, she'll tell you, you all pick the lowest card in your hand, and that's what you get to pick your thank you gift for.
Yeah.
But here's the deal, you only have 1 minute, and it starts now.
Yeah.
And she'd be watching you watch.
After, like I told them, after I told them the rules is when they start with my clock on my phone.
They look at the card at the beginning.
Yeah, at
Yes.
the beginning, and then they look at it and think about it, and of course, like some girls, like immediately, like I'll do it.
I even tell them, because I do play that game, but I'll even tell them, yeah, hey, I'm not looking. If you guys want to switch cards, it's okay with me. So
Yeah, I I call it Gone in 60 Seconds.
That's cool. Gone in 60 seconds.
And I
We just call it the card game, so I
In
like
one-
Gone in 60
In
seconds.
one show, I got 5 bookings.
5 bookings in one show. Did you guys understand that? Yeah, that is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Okay, anybody else have any other great booking ideas? Okay, so along with all these bookings that we're going to be getting, what do you have to do next? Exactly. Yeah, and you do have to host this coach. Get that guest list back. Girls, do not fool around about getting this guest list back. Your guest list is gold. It is absolute gold. So while you are hostess coaching your new hostess, when she books that night, you let her know, in order for me to close this show, I need your guest list. And I think somebody who said, even if you start with 10 or 15 names, that'll be because you can go back and add to it anytime you want. So, express to them how important it is. I cannot give my hostess her credit until I have your guest list. And if you're not saying it, learn how to say it.
And let your hostess know.
Yep, that was my next thing.
When they have their show.
Yeah, tell your hostess who booked too, because you got to let that hostess know. Now, to close your show, you've got Sally and Debbie that booked, and we can't close it till I get your guest list. Okay? And she's the question picker
I
person.
found the fastest, easiest way to get a guest list
Do tell.
is I stalk them on Facebook and make them one of my friends on there, and then I create an event for them on Facebook and then make it open for them to be like invite only, and then they'll immediately just add all their friends, so I've got an instant guest list.
That's fantastic.
And that way I control the content of the invitation too, and the verbiage and the sale and.
Do you ever get like physical street addresses to actually send it out? Do you really?
Yeah, Facebook's been killer.
Very interesting.
Because I can
Very
post
cool.
on there every other day.
Yeah.
This is what's going on for sale. I
Right.
can put, like with the January extra special stuff,
Mhm.
I converted that PDF to images. So then I added all those images of what's on sale into the picture section. Everything for what's retiring, I've added that as well.
Oh my gosh, everybody is going to want her email address. Get ready.
It's really easy. The Facebook events are really easy to do,